Hey guys, how are you? I noticed that it's been a little while since I've posted. We've just been enjoying this fall weather and everything. Um, Braden's been recovering from his surgery. He's doing really well. Sorry, somebody drove by on one of those like golf cart things. I didn't know if you guys would be able to hear me or not. Um, Anyways, he's doing really good. He's recovering from surgery. He's doing really well. He's not let it hold him back. Excuse me. Um, he's been playing with the other kids and everything. But, when we got back, my daughter, she had an ear infection. And then Jackson ended up with double pink eye. So it's been kind of rough around the house lately. But everybody's doing good. Everybody's feeling better now. Everybody's able to go back to school and stuff. So everybody's doing good on this end. And I hope everybody's doing good. That watches. I hope you guys are all doing good too. Today is my birthday. I'm 28 today, and me and my husband just went and had lunch for ourselves. We don't really have anything big planned. Like I was telling him, like when I was younger, the birthday parties and stuff. We should still do that for me. No, we just had lunch together, just me and him, and went to one of my favorite places. I really enjoy Chinese food. He's not a huge fan, but today was my pick, so we did go have Chinese. You probably tell that I'm a little nervous in this video. We're sitting at the park, and there's people, and I've just really not got used to videoing in front of people, and I just, it's a little awkward to me as they pass by and look at me, and I'm sitting here talking to my phone and stuff, so like you'll see me look around and everything just to kind of avoid eye contact with them, I guess, while I'm videoing. But anyway, it is a really pretty day today. It's not too cold, it's not too hot. It's really nice. So, I think I'll show you. Hopefully I can get this side back up now that I've moved it. Uh-oh. I had it set up and I shouldn't have messed with it. Well, it looks like we're gonna do this view now. Will you help me set this back up? I moved it to show the creek and stuff because it's really pretty. The river, I guess. It's very pretty. But now I can't get it set back up. Thanks, buddy. Hold on. Okay, thank you. I'm trying to make sure I don't have any hair. I guess I shed really bad. I don't know if that's like a thing or not, but like since I had COVID, my hair falls out a lot. So when I wear my hair down, I probably shouldn't have worn black for sure, but my hair will just come out. Like you can just rub it and just pull hair out. So anyways, there's a lot of people here today. Like a lot of people here today. Anyway, but we're probably just gonna enjoy some time at the park here, sitting around, just enjoying ourselves today. We don't really have any big plans or anything. The kids will be home in a little while from school. My husband doesn't have to work today, so we're just spending the day together and, just enjoying ourselves. But it's beautiful here, and I posted last night asking like what the weather is where you guys are. So it said it was still like 80 degrees. It was still like summer feeling and everything, and I'm just really glad that it's not summertime here. But the other day, 2 days ago, I guess it was really hot. Like the morning was really cold. Like we've entered that period where like some days are like super cold in the morning, and then by like lunchtime it's really warm and hot and stuff. So like you never know what to send your kids to school in. You send them to school all bundled up and stuff. That's why I try to layer, like put a short sleeve shirt on them and like a thin jacket and then like a big jacket. That way, depending on what it is, they can adjust and get what they need and stuff. But I just realized that my 6-year-old, when you send him to school in a hoodie, he does not take it off. I'm not sure why, but he doesn't. He will wear it all day long and he'll come home in it. And I mean, some days it's like really hot. Like I said, like some mornings are really cold, so you put the jacket on him and then it gets hot. But he'll come home and be sweating just from wearing that hoodie all day because he will not take it off. And he told me the other day, he's like, I don't really know how to take it off. I was like, dude, you could ask somebody to take it off for you. That way you don't have to sit there and burn up and stuff. But, so now we're trying to do other things besides hoodies. The poor dude doesn't burn up all day, but he said he likes it. So, I mean, you know, if he's comfortable, I guess. It'd be all right to send him in a hoodie for, like, when it's colder outside. That way he's not getting hot in it and stuff. All these people exercising makes me feel like I really should start jogging or something, but I can't run. It just looks really odd, and it doesn't even feel right. My body is like, what are you doing when I try to run? It's so weird. I can't do it. I can't. My body, it's not built for that. It's not. I mean, if I was probably more in shape, it probably wouldn't be so hard. But I just can't get it together. So, my husband, however, can run really fast. Tell him you can run really fast. He can, like, he'll get out there to play with the kids, and like he'll run, and he can keep up with them and stuff. And I can't. I mean, it's bound to look funny because it feels funny. It doesn't even feel like my legs are moving right when I try to run, and I can only do short distances. It's not. I'm just not meant for that right now with the current shape I'm in. I can't do it. But anyway, so where you guys are at is you know, the leaves changing? Are the leaves changing? You know, is it really pretty there? Is your town decorated for Halloween? Tomorrow night at the school, they're doing a trunk or treat where there's some parents who can get together and decorate their trunks and stuff. And then, you know, like the kids will go around, they're having like a hayride, I think, face painting, food, stuff like that. Then right after that, our church is doing one too, a trunk or treat. And then our town is going to do it Tuesday night. But they do it a little bit earlier. I think they start at like 5 o'clock because, you know, it's like a school night and stuff. But I think we're going to bring the kids to that because it's the street that I have mentioned before, because they shut down the whole street and it's like just really safe. But they still do door to door. You still go door to door, but every house in that street just knows that, like, hey, it's Halloween, get your candy, get on your porch thing. And there's a lot of those places, if not all of them, because I think there's like one or two that don't, but they're all decorated like crazy for Halloween. They have these giant blow-up things in their yards, and you know, like giant spider webs and stuff strung from their bushes. It's crazy, but it's really nice, and the kids really like it. I don't think we're gonna do what we did last year. We went to like the fairgrounds, and we did that, but the line was very long. I think we stood there for like an hour or more. But it was great because once we got in, like all the booths that are normally set up at the fair were set up with like different businesses and stuff, and they were giving out candy, and that was great. But the wait was crazy, so we'll probably show up a little bit late to the game on Tuesday, to the one in town. That way everybody's already moving and things are already starting to happen, so that we can go and the kids can get candy and enjoy themselves and show up. So we're just gonna drive through this little area that I told you guys that we were gonna go trick-or-treating in, and I'm sorry that the video, I mean, I guess once I edit it, it won't look so abrupt, but my phone just cut me off. Like, I was just talking away and it just quit recording, so a little rude, but whatever. It was like, girl, you're done with this. So anyways, we're just kind of driving through here and looking around, see what kind of decorations they've got up, if any, because I think we've only seen one yard so far. Oh, they're working on that one. Are they building? No, they're just redoing it. Like, completely redoing it, though. It's gonna look good. But anyways, this is like a whole little area back through here. Like, nobody has any decorations. It's a little sad after I just said, like, oh, everybody puts up the best decorations, and, like, there's no decorations. Maybe.
We're not technically on the street.
Oh, are we not? Oops, my bad. I've only done it once, so.
I mean, we are now.
My husband's telling me that we weren't technically on the correct street yet. It's a beautiful home, though. I love that. It's pretty. I bet we're bouncing around. Oh my goodness, I should be holding this better.
Maybe they ain't doing it this year.
No, they're doing Duke Street this year, but
You can't say.
too late. Anyway, this is like the general area that we're going to be coming down. So I think I'm just going to record me. But, however, I am wearing a seatbelt. I am wearing a seatbelt. It's just down here. So, I didn't know if anybody, I could just see one person being like, hey, vehicle's moving, you need to wear your seatbelt. So I just wanted to say I am wearing my seatbelt. I just got it down a little bit. That way it's not like cutting my neck while I'm trying to video. And we're doing what, 20 miles an hour? I think is what the speed limit is. So we're not moving really. But we're just riding through and looking around, just kind of riding through town and stuff. We're not really doing a whole lot. What was it? Hey, there he is. Hey. He don't care. But like I was saying, like in my last little clip was my phone just kind of cut me off when I was doing the other video. So we just kind of left and we're trying to get some different shots. That's cute. They got little bats going up there. I like that. I think Shein has it. Like, I mean, that might not be where they got it, but I know Shein has some like that. I thought about ordering them because I like moderate spooky stuff all year long. Like, I like bats a lot and I like stuff like that. So yeah, we should go this way. I want to go. We're gonna go back down by my grandma's house, my old grandma's old house. She did pass away when I was 16, but she was absolutely the best person, and I would give anything to have one day with her to meet my kids. Absolutely anything. But the people who live in her home, I guess I can't speak much on it because it's turned into like a home matter. Anyways, they're just not doing her house right. They're not doing the property right. They're just like, you know, everybody has those people in their family that's like you wouldn't just outright say you're related to. That would be them. Sorry, we just drove by and you can probably see it in the corner over there. It was pretty bad. It is pretty bad. It makes me want to cry. Like, it didn't go to the people that, you know, would do it right. It went to the people that during her life treated her terribly and didn't really care about her or anything like that. And it's just really sad and depressing. And the house itself was old and run down and it needed work anyways, but it had all those memories. You know, I used to spend weekends with her, sometimes a week at a time. I never wanted to leave. I absolutely thought she was the best person in the entire world, and I just wanted to be there. And we would watch old movies. She had a little TV in her room, like a little TV, but we would watch old cartoons, like black and white cartoons and stuff, because she loved that stuff, and we would watch it together, and it never bothered me to watch that with her, you know. We had some of the absolute best memories. She would take me out to eat, and I remember she was the only one back then that would take me and let me order whatever I wanted. I mean, I could order anything, off the menu, and she didn't care. She didn't say a word. I could have absolutely whatever, you know. And as a kid, you know, I guess, and now that I have kids, I understand, you know, sometimes you order for them because they either won't eat certain things or they just get to get. And but my grandma, she didn't care. I called her Gammy because I couldn't say Granny, so I called her Gammy, and that followed me throughout her whole life, or throughout my whole life until she passed away. I called her Gammy, and you know, she just let me do whatever. We got all kinds of stuff at the thrift store one time. I still have that memory. I still remember the red interior of her car. I thought that was the coolest thing. The whole inside was red and like velvety, and I remembered that, and I thought that was so cool, you know, to have something like that. And she was the best. And as she got older, you know, she got more sick. She had COPD and emphysema, so she had to be on oxygen full time. And that didn't stop her. Instead, she put little like little planter hooks, you know, that you can put throughout your house and stuff. And like, she screwed those into the ceiling, and she got like so many extensions for her oxygen hose. And then as she would walk, she would like put the hook, or she would like hang it up on the hooks so that she could walk throughout the entire house. And like nothing stopped her. She could go anywhere she wanted to, and she just put those hooks throughout her house so she could hook it up and walk. And you know, we would go places even after she got to where she had to be on oxygen full time. We would just take little oxygen tanks and we would just go out and we would just do our thing and stuff. And you know, but she was the best woman, and I still miss her dearly. It's like, what was that? What was that song? It's Mama's House, right? But who is it by? Kane Brown? Is it Kane Brown who sings that song?
I can't remember.
Anyways, we came on the other day, and I'm pretty sure it's by Kane Brown and somebody else, I think. But it's Mama's House, and oh my goodness, I just bawled my eyes out because like it's Gammy's house. You know, nothing ever beat Gammy's house. It didn't matter. Oh, it's Thomas Rhett. My bad. I was extremely wrong. Apologies to them. It's Thomas Rhett who sings that song. But it's a great song. And like if you have a memo or a granny or anything like that you grew up with, it's just great to talk about like her front porch and like the coffee table, I think, and stuff. And it's just it touches that sensitive spot in your heart. My birthday is today. It's October 26th. She died on October 31st on Halloween after my 16th birthday. So she's been gone for quite a while now, and yet 12 years, but she still has an impact on my life. I think about her all the time, and everything I do, I think about her and what she would do and how she would do it, because she was such a brave woman. She was such a wonderful woman, and she just didn't care how people treated her. She loved them anyways, you know, and she was the absolute example of loving thy neighbor, like, but loving your enemy, right? Like, so she would love you no matter what. She didn't care. Like, her own kids, her own family would come in there and treat her terrible, and she would just love them and care for them. And, you know, I didn't know he was going to get to talking about her today, but we were in the area, and I really wanted to go by and see that house, because like I said, I actually received a letter about that house because nobody's taking care of it, paying anything on it and stuff. So I received a letter because you know, families, like, reaching out to family, like, hey, can you take care of this issue? No, I can't take care of it for somebody else. I apologize, but anyways, so I guess I'll cut that a little bit short because I didn't mean to go off on a little rant about her, but she was an absolutely beautiful person, and I wanted to let you guys know just a little bit about her because she was such an important woman in my life. The best example, because how she loved people that treated her like that, I will never ever know. You know, it's so hard to forgive and forget, and it's just like, it just didn't faze her. She just, you know, whatever, you want to treat me that way, that's cool, I still love you. Wild. I just strive to be more like her. Fun little side fact, my papa was a preacher, but he couldn't read. He was illiterate. He couldn't even write his name. All he could do was write an X
That's what I want.
for his name.
Drive around to.
Yeah. But she would read to him every Saturday night. They would have like a Bible study, and she would study with him and study with him and study with him what he was going to preach the next morning. So yes, he was the preacher, but she was the teacher. So she was everything. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a good day, a good week. I hope you guys have a safe Halloween, because I know sometimes people go crazy. I don't remember if it was last year or not, but I know that sometimes we have like a egging issue with people who, I would assume it's mostly teenagers, you know, who mean no harm but cause harm. But they egg people sometimes, like egg their vehicles and stuff, or they TP people's houses and stuff. So it sounds like silly little things, but it's not. It turns into big problems. You know, and then there's also like some violence that happens on Halloween sometimes because people are just people. But anyways, I guess I'll end the video here because I did go off on a random rant that I didn't mean to. I'm going into the Dollar Tree, trying to find some little arts and crafts and stuff. But all right, this is it. You wanna? Okay, he doesn't. All right. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one.